Hi everyone, wonderful evening. So this is the person with back with a very powerful guest, and is not I never say that as a guest. We are all the community members, and excited to learn more from Mr. Ravi. Before I start, I want to give a small introduction of him. He is an ex-head of operations, flexible company, and he is from Madurai, Tamil Nadu. Wants to know more about. Can you add something about yourself, Mr. Ravi? Over to you.
Yeah, good evening, Jasmita, and for the nice opportunity to showcase and make me to like explain to the people around and as well as for the corporate clients that what I am and what I was. I'm with a background of postgraduate in chemistry way back in 1991 from Madurai Kamaraj University. Post immediately, I got a choice to enter into the sales and marketing sector for essential oils, spice oils, oleoresins, and flavors and fragrances, handling India, Nepal, and Bhutan. That was my first job, and it has given me an immense experience in terms of traveling across the country, as well as to like Bhutan and Nepal, and meeting the new people, new cultures, learning, and again traveling across to develop the business for the company with a new job into flavors and fragrance. So in this organization, I was actually making a new entry for the product of the company where I belongs to in Nepal and Bhutan, and created a market pitch and the entry for our products there, and it was very successful later date. I was there for a year. Then I got an opportunity with the network as well as when I was attending many conferences related to essential oils and spice oils. So people who saw me and had a dialogue with me there, then they give an opportunity to take over a company, which is a new startup company there in Pondicherry, where the manufacturers of fine organic chemicals, which is a basic raw material for flavors and fragrances, and fortifying oils like calls again orange oil, lemongrass oil, and all those eucalyptus oil, all good. That's what the products. So I was heading that plant with an handling the production, licensing with the government, R&D, quality. So this was the portfolio where I was even handling the sales tax and centralized sales too. So that given me the 360-degree learning about the industry, what are things to be. So that learning has helped me to, from a science graduate, getting into the mechanically rich experienced person, where I've been given opportunity to work on like a 35 HP gearboxes, pumps, vacuum pumps, everything. I used to totally dismantle service and put back and job operations. So that type of experiences I gained, which has helped me to like enter into the multinational company like Pepsi later, where I joined as a chemist in 1994, but with involvement and learning as well as the guidance which I got from my seniors and the fast learning, I learned about the water treatment, and again other operations of the beverage industry, which I gave in 5.5 years. I got a 4 promotions and became a uh, coordinator for quality, and I've been transferred to Kerala also. So that way, then because of personal reasons, I've been moved to a new organization again. The people who have been trained by me in Pepsi, where I was an international trainer for the new joinees in Pepsi. So, and the person who actually took a training from me as an induction, he actually called me to join an organization called Pillsbury, where I was a unit head and I'm handling the multiple sites like implementation, installation of the Chucky Fresh floor mills and then Semia mill, all those. So I've been involved in the most of the projects wherever they want to set up the plant. I'm traveled across again, then throughout India for various projects. And wherever there is a problem in terms of quality or productivity or the people management skill, I've been sent by the company to all those places to set right the quality, productivity, as well as the people training and development part of it. So once things have been set right and back on track, I used to hand over the plant to them, comes back. So that's why I've been like traveling to almost every plants of Pillsbury that time. This opportunity and this learning helped me to become a techno-commercial manager in Coca-Cola in 2003. I took over directly into the projects. It happened for the co-packer operations of Coca-Cola in Kalahasti, Andhra Pradesh. This was a 45 crores project where I was handling the project, set the line, and started the line exactly on the date committed to the co-packer. On 2003, March 30th, the production started. Commercial production started on that day, which was successful. 124 days, we completed the project and started. So that's a milestone achieved. So again, I've been to China to learn about the hot fill juice filling there in the PET bottle project. So I learned the technology from there, came back and I set the first plant for Coca-Cola in India at Kalahasti. The two plants parallelly happened. One was at Kalahasti, Andhra Pradesh, and another one was in Bareilly in Uttar Pradesh. So the success story of this plant was that from the time the plant started, this juice line started, there was zero complaint in terms of quality or product failure in the market. So I've been asked to set up one more plant in southern part of Tamil Nadu, again a co-packer plant. There also I went there, set the plant, again complete the projects, recruited people, trained the people, and then set the productivity, quality, and everything, and handed over the plant back to them. So I got opportunity then to work with a company called Water Health International as a director quality, whereby actually this is a job which is very near to my heart. Is reason is that it is directly serving to the society, providing the clean and safe drinking water to the public by converting the pond water into drinking water. So working along with the World Bank as well as the International Monetary Fund Department as well as MPs and MLA funds, MLA funds from the Indian government. So it is a micro finance system type. So whereby involving the local public also, giving training to the local public from the village and making them operating this plant. And once they complete the entire loan period, the money which has been the revenue which is getting generated from the plant has been given back to the same village for the infrastructure development. There I was there for 3 years, doing almost traveled across Andhra Pradesh, more than 600 villages, as well as I was also doing a consultancy through the company, same company, for West Bengal government, integrated Andhra Pradesh, as well as Karnataka government, whereby for removal of fluorides, arsenic there in the water in West Bengal. So there is a vast, immense experience, and they're near to my heart. Really, I enjoyed that particular portfolio. And from there, I was again called back by Coca-Cola. So I was handling again the multiple projects of Coca-Cola in South India. And I've been travel across India where I was in a factory head in Jammu Kashmir and handling multiple projects here in a factory head in Tamil Nadu. So all this was my experiences into that. There again, once I have been like had a rich experience with beverages and other area, I got opportunity to work with again brewery industries too. So learning is my passion. I entered into a totally different field of learning the brewing and packing of beers. So with a company called Carlsberg, where I was the brewery head and the GM technical. So there I operated the one of the biggest plant of Carlsberg in India, that is in Telangana, Andhra Pradesh. Sorry, Telangana, it is in Sangareddy in Hyderabad. So from there, again, during this Corona period, when I was managing and operating this plant into this, I got opportunity to get into again international exposure too. Again, through the people who are actually known me better, they called me, why don't you come and join with us there in abroad Middle East? I joined them as the regional technical head, handling 9 operational plants across UAE, Qatar, and Oman and other places. And this was managing all the suppliers portfolio there in Egypt and Turkey as well as in Italy. So, and with operations in within 1 year, because of I have been promoted as a sector technical head. So handling even the rice plant operation also. So I am managing the entire portfolio for all the things. So across all these countries, I used to travel 20 days in a month, 10 days when I used to be in Oman country. And set up one of the high-speed water line in Qatar from a solar company, which is 50,000 bottles per hour. There is a super combi line. It has been installed successfully and commissioned within that timeline. irrespective of the issues of shortage of semiconductors during that period, and we successfully completed in 2022 during the Corona period itself. So this is what story. And then I got opportunity to work with flexible packaging in Germany or Foodpack. I'd been to Germany and Switzerland, took a training, and came back to India as a vice president operations. From there, I now moved to join with my own ex-colleagues and friends, started a new company for the turnkey projects in Bangalore. Is Activeus Design and Built. Now I am here as the executive vice president and CEO of this company, handling their operations. So this is what about myself now.
Yes, interesting to know more about you. So some questions.
I'll
So
happy to
some
answer.
questions popped up. I think I'm echoing, right? Yeah. So still I'm echoing. Can you hear my voice?
Yeah, I'm
Is
able to
I'm
hear you.
audible?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. Still is my voice still echoing? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So the questions, right? Whereas this excites me to know more about you because you're 33 years of experience, right? 33 plus. So we'll dive into your experience and want to learn more. So the question which pops up, have you led operations across global brands like PepsiCo, Coca-Cola, Carlsberg, and now Activeus? What is the biggest leadership lesson that transformed the way you manage people?
Uh, Excellent question. Thanks for this first of all, Dharasmita. Uh, my superiors, my leaders too, I used to be get inspired with this that they all they said walk the talk and be the leader by example, because you should demonstrate to make the team follow you. So that's the basic learning I had in my entire career. And second thing is that I always used to be a situation leader, encouraging a situation leadership in my entire career, as well as the facilitating leadership quality. Basically, reason is in any organization, the manager or a leader is not going to work directly there in the soft floor. So the success of the leader is totally relying on the achievement by the team. So achievement happens only when you give the right environment and facilitate them with the right tools and the right knowledge, and you be part of them and give them the courage. So they will deliver and achieve the results what you want to get it from them. So that be a leader, you will be successful. And for that, be a leader, I should know all the basics which has been made for any systems and processes in the first place. And when I know thoroughly and when I follow everything rightly, so that I actually be an example for my own team. And I also make my team to understand the every nuance of the system and process, why we are following, rather than just blindly believing going ahead with the instruction given by the superiors or by the manager, whoever it is that. So unless otherwise you don't understand why you are doing it, you cannot love your job. Unless you don't love your job, you cannot deliver what is expected out of you. So you should have a satisfaction, and it creates a passion for you to do your job better. So for that reason, you should also understand your basics better. So being a facilitating leader, I always provide an opportunity for all my team members to understand that what is expected out of them. And again, for which what is the type of knowledge they need to get so that they'll be able to equip themselves to deliver the results out from their job. So each and every roles and responsibilities, what they are holding, is to make them to understand that you are equally important like me in the organization. Only the role and the responsibilities changes. But otherwise, for the organization, you and me are the same because you are equally important and your role is equally important for this organization for the deliverables assigned to you. So this is a leadership quality which I demonstrated throughout my career.
Beautiful answer. Thank you so much. The second question. So, factories run on machines, but business run on people. How do you build a team that consistently delivers extraordinary performance under pressure?
Yeah.
Over to you, Mr.
So one is the transparency. This question actually is very sensitive question. And this question is very true because factories having a lot of machineries, but no machinery runs on its own. But who makes and give the life to the machineries is the people who are working on that. So they are very much important to the organization. And again, only when they understand that how important, then only we can make them to deliver also what is when under pressure, whatever the work we are able to give them, we are able to be how it is possible means only when the people are aware that and happy to do what is necessary to achieve the common goal of the and vision of the organization. Common goal vision of the organization. That's very important. People should be aware in whichever the organization they are working, they should know that what is the vision of the company, what is the common goal of the company, and again, what is the target for us time to time. Only when they have that particular knowledge as well as the communication from the management to them, and they will also understand that yes, this can be achieved only when we do our job right. So this is able to happen only when it will be when you are doing the decision making process. You have to ensure that you are involving everyone in that, irrespective of the levels, irrespective of the size of their job, and irrespective of the functions. When you actually involve everyone in the decision making process, I'm giving them the freedom to opinion their feel or the knowledge what they have within themselves. What will happen that the people will come up with so much of energy and again the passion and they let out that what they feel as a knowledge. Because learning is not from the superior or from the aged people or experienced people. Learning can be happen from even a person who is on the last road of this organization also. They may have very innovative ideas, very creativities. So we have to involve them in the decision making process. By doing so, what will happen that it creates a feeling with every individual employees the ownership on the role. So when they understand if I fail to achieve what I am assigned, it will have an impact on the other people's deliverables also, which in turn will actually fails the entire function. One function is failed to achieve, it will have an impact on the overall organization. So this field has been made to realize by the every employee of the organization, so that what will happen that the ownership culture creates that in every employee's mind. So this will actually help things. The same time, what exactly we have to do as from organization side also that we have to give them the secure and safe feeling of working environment. And second thing is that you have to ensure because it's not like one-way traffic. Not every time you are getting the deliverable from the employees. What you are giving back to the employee by from the organization management very important. We should have a very effective reward and recognition programs also and the people engagement program also, which will help to keep the entire team motivated to be part of the organization in achieving every targets and goals what the company decides. So this is a way actually we log it. How will you able to do it? You have to be a part of the team by being in the soft floor, working along with them as a team member, not as a leader or not as a boss, not as a manager. You be the leader, you have to be there in soft floor, working along with them, give them the very comfort feeling that if I have any problem, my leader is there, my manager is there to take care of it. I can go and approach him whenever I have any doubt. So this feed to be created in every employee's mind so that what will happen when being a leader, when you care for your team, the team will naturally care for you and they deliver what you want and what the organization want. This is a basic thing I used to practice all across my 33 years of journey. Thank you.
Beautiful. Let me go to the next question because there are a lot of things which we are learning, and I would request those who are looking live, please make a note and ask question to Mr. Ravi. Because Ravi is somebody who will give you the answers now. Because I'm checking the question, the live. If you are putting any questions, we are welcome. Please ask him directly, or you can just put in the letter in the questions, so that when he will coming to this page, he will give you the answers. So, next question over to you. Looking back at your 33 years journey, what were the 3 career decisions that changed the trajectory of your professional life? Over to you, Mr.
Yeah, thank you. In my 33 years, I was mentioning there in the beginning of this discussion that I started my career in sales and marketing. Being a postgraduate in chemistry, when I came out of my college, I had not even had any experience in terms of the multiple languages. So, only thing what I had with me at that moment was the courage. No fear. In spite of not knowing the language, the first journey I did is the traveling to Calcutta, West Bengal, meeting the people and talking to them with the little known Hindi as well as in English, where I was being well known for the English language, and managing the entire markets and communicating effectively with them and got the orders from them and came back. Because in the first trip itself, I was traveling from there to the entire Calcutta and to Bhubaneswar, Cuttack, all these places, and the entire coastal Andhra. From there, I traveled to all the places in the first journey itself. The best learning which I had during the period is that when you don't have a fear and you don't afraid of making mistakes, out of 10 people who laugh at you when you are making mistakes, at least 1 or 2 will correct your mistakes so that you'll able to learn and correct also that. So that is the main thing, which is the best learning I had it during that period. That learning helped me a lot in terms of like continuously trying to talk in a language which is I am not comfortable. Still other languages. Because unless otherwise, if you don't become a native and localite for the particular state or the people, you will not be able to get your work done through them. So for that reason, the survival makes a necessity for me to learn the languages. So that's the way I learn the language like Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, English, Hindi, and able to totally understand Marathi and Punjabi just because the traveling as well as the courage which I had with me. So this is what the entire thing. Second thing, when I was diverting from when I got opportunity, I never said no to the opportunities which I got. Reason is accept every opportunity, learn in that, and make a choice. When you actually waiting for you to do what you want. Till you get the opportunity to do what you want, you actually do the opportunities what you already got and develop yourself in that. Once you are developed in that and you are able to perform in a job which you want to do. So that learning one day I started having with me into this. I was just started doing the what best from my side. In whatever the job I got it before I was choosing the job what I wanted. So that's way these are the leadership and the learning quality to help me to like do a change from a company to company. If you that's what from sales and marketing to R&D and government licensing, involving in sales is about your centralization sales tax handling. So from that suddenly I moved to the totally quality job in Pepsi. So whereby again they ask me, you are capable, you are actually having a best negotiation skills. Go and manage and separate two co-packer plants. I've been sent to Mangalore to separate co-packer plant as well as in Chennai one plant as well as in Kerala. This is over and above my quality job in the my parent plant. So that's way then that is what helped me to become a trainer for Pepsi. I went through, I was able to like demonstrate as well as I able to even share the knowledge with the team at the various level who joined across organization in India. So that transformation of culture strategies helped me to become a strategic transformation leader in the later date for me. So when you are open to learning, you are able to successfully perform in any organization irrespective of the size or the nature of the operation of the company. That's a learning for me. That's where I grown myself to this extent. And at this moment, I want to be thankful to all my superiors, all my peers, all my subordinates who actually helped me also to reach where I am today.
Interesting. Thank you. It's so powerful. That is so much value over there when the superiors and the peers, because they have a lot of comparisons in the companies, right? Because the language which you adopt, which you learn, and as you mentioned that you don't miss any opportunities. The opportunities which comes to you, you grab it and give the best to it, doing justice to that.
Exactly.
So it's powerful to learn. Yeah. So now we'll move to the next question because there's so many things. Now I will be more interactive with the AI tools
Yeah.
because ultimately, as you know, that everything is relies now on the AI tools,
Yeah.
right? So the question is, many companies invest in Lean Six Sigma and digital transformation, yet fail to sustain results. What separates successful organizations from those that merely implement tools?
Yeah. Excellent question once again.
Thank you.
And yes, many organizations, when the moment the new generation tools, a system process which has been proved as a very successful and efficiently working across the globe. And now that new trend is with the AI and all that. All these tools, all these systems, processes, it designed by the human for the human to help them to perform their roles, perform their job better, smoother, and efficiently and effectively. So that's the idea behind this. And no time, AI is not the alternate for the human being. That's very important. It is only to help them. So people should not consider that AI is an alternate for the human being and we can do this is because even to run into the systems and to the programming, everything, and again take the help. Because when you want to do certain job more efficiently, cost effectively, qualitatively, and improved productivity and safely, you may need the advanced technologies to help you. That's what. Now, what's happening when many organizations, when they're investing for all these Lean Six Sigma, then AI, digital transformations, all those, people mainly fail just because they fail to or ignore to invest on the people. That is a major problem because unless you don't invest on the people, because whenever there is a change happens, you always see the resistance from the team because already they were doing in a certain methodology the job whatever doing so far. When you are introducing a new system, obviously the resistance comes from them. Reason is they say that this is an additional job for us. It's an additional burden for us. And again, there is no what is the benefit I am going to get by doing this one being an additional responsibility for me. And this all the question comes into this. They said why I should do. So major company they failed in the change management program because change management is a very challenging one. So that when you want to implement a new system or a process like Lean or Six Sigma or a AA digital transformation, you have to prepare your team mentally and physically to accept it. And this has to be started way before, well ahead, before the implementation of the system and process in the organization, because you are spending so much of money on implementing these systems. But prior to that, prepare your team to welcoming it. How you do it? The main job is about how you take care of your people development and people engagement programs. So you have to make a committee with the involvement of all the functional leaders and give them important training to the functional leaders to percolate down the merits of the new system and implementations. It's percolate down to the last member of that team. Once that has been done, you have to actually form a cross-functional team, involve again all level of people from all across the functions. And also, wherever suppose there is a union, involve specifically the union members also part of this cross-functional team. And there, when you are giving them the adequate training and also give them the responsibility and make them to understand that how important this is and make them as a representative from the organization to go and talk to their peers. What exactly happens is that they are able to do a much more influential talk with their own colleagues. Because when there is a union president talks, when there is a union president talks to the colleague, and there will be some understanding will happen. When a colleague of our junior level executives and to do with, they go and talk to others. So this is, and what you have to do is that once this has been done, every stage of your success in implementing the system to be celebrated in an overall town hall type meeting, and there actually you should reward and recognize the people core participated there in the implementation of the stage of the program. When you give this one and give them the feel of proud in front of every employee of the organization, this will give the motivation for the other person also to involve himself in that. When he is getting, why can't I? You have to create the feeling, the competitiveness in everybody's mind with a healthy, positive competitiveness we have to create. So where they what will happen that this continuous engagement with the people in the software level by all the managers, by all the people as well as by the HR and everyone, slowly you will be able to transform it and again inculcate the culture within the minds of all the employees to accept the change what we are planning to implement there in the organization. Once you did it, and if they understand that this is not going to take away my job, it is only going to improve my work environment, my work pressure, it is going to reduce my work pressure, because when you are going to have a multiple breakdown, you will be physically, mentally tired in doing job. You will not like every day to come to office, factory or job to do and go back. When in your line runs smoothly and you are able to get the better productivity and better quality out of it, you start loving your job. You feel happy to come and go. So this feeling has to be important that in everybody's mind. Yes, it's going to help me to do my job effectively, as soon as I'll able to come happily and go happily. He helps me to do safely my job also. So when all these things, second thing also that we have to keep sharing the weekly or fortnight and monthly, what is the improvement happened there in the productivity, improvement happened in quality or safety or environment, and again the cost benefits happened also, savings also, when we are keep putting it. And what next? So you have to create a curiosity with the success story, as well as that what is next. The planning what you are doing to this one is automatically gives the what some personal level motivation across the entire to involve themselves. And over the year, when you are actually getting the benefit of it, the first year of implementation with the benefit whatever got it, you please actually give them incentive to the people who are all involved into that, which actually make other people also to participate more effectively, more voluntarily, so that your implementation will be more successful. Many of the successful implementation organizations, they did this with this particular strategy.
Interesting. And this is really powerful answer. In this AI generation, definitely this points has to be taken care of, because many people are getting scared.
Yeah.
So instead of getting scared, if you just follow the steps, it will be helpful in your career journey as well.
Yes.
Yeah. So going to the next question. This is, many professionals aspire to become business heads, but very few understand what it truly means to own an PL, means profit and loss. What mindset shift is required to transition from being a manager to a business leader? Over to you.
Yeah. For this, I have to give a small example as a very leisure way. Reason is that every man or woman is managing their family and making the budget with the earning what they have, and they are spending within, trying to spend within the budget. And if there is any budget shortage, they will plan that how to fulfill that shortage, either by getting the loan or by using the credit card or something like that. And again, we can pay through the EMI, or this where most effectively they feel that one, no, within the amount whatever I have the budget, I should spend that, and I have to make some savings in that. And what they do, they cut the unnecessary expenses at home, unnecessary travels, unnecessary purchases, all this they do that one. And they effectively manage their own the fund availability with them, and see these that they're able to save something which they can put it for the future there in the bank. This every human being at home they used to manage. So this is nowhere different from the P&L with any business head supposed to get managed to this, or any business head or a factory head or a P&L head. Normally now we are calling it a P&L head also. Being a P&L head, when you know that when you are preparing the budget for your operations, is for the overall plant or overall organizations and or for your particular function, whatever it is there, to your roles and responsibility level, to your actually the operation capacity of your function, you will be preparing your own budget. And you will be negotiating with the management to get your budget. When you negotiate and get the budget into this, now the responsibility lies with you, like within the budget, what are things I'm going to implement it, and what are things I'm going to spend for it, and what is the payback for what are I'm investing, what is the payback for that, or return on investment, which I have to calculate. and then I have to work out so religiously and see that one, I'm getting the same payback for the water investment I made. And suppose in that budget you are asking something excess and you need additional budget. And what you do, you again negotiate with the management saying this one, I need this budget. Without that, I'm not able to perform my things. Obviously, you ask for a extra fund. When you offer a extra fund, the obviously manager asks that what is the mitigation plan? So mitigation plan is that, okay, if you give a fund for this particular task, so what I'll do, I'll make a saving in the other task wherever I'm taking it now, do the uh, proper planning and see this one, what are the wastage reduction, everything which I can do in the particular that I'll make the savings in that. With that saving, I'll able to pay back for the additional fund which I'm asking for the another task. So with that, so what will happen that when you know what is your budget and when you know that you are owning that particular budget because the management is giving you the fund to you, you are the owner of the fund. That means you are owner of the particular fund which is called P&L. And you have to own it and spend it religiously how you spend at home. When you feel it that it is mine and I am responsible, I have to own it and do it religiously. And sincerely honest, I have to put all my efforts to see this one. Nothing is going waste. And I'm able to make a savings also. Same time, I don't cut unnecessarily the cost which is genuinely need to spend also. That's where your skill is and your experience is lying in that. So you have to make a proper planning for every budget which you are actually projecting that, and you have to work with your entire team, involving the entire team, and do that one. So you'll be able to do the many ways actually. What is the, how will you actually you have to do a continual improvement programs. The continual improvement programs we may do like in kaizens. So and you have the lean Six Sigma what you're talking about is the wastage reductions. Again, defect controls. When you do the reduction in defects and reduce your wastages, obviously your yield improves. When you are improving the yield, you are able to get additional in terms of cost benefits. So with all these things, what will happen that you are able to generate better savings, which will take care of your entire P&L for that. So when you talk to EBITDA positive means that within the budget, you are able to, and second, you are able to save money as well as whatever the profit which you are agreed or promised or assured, you are able to give back. So when you are getting an excellent EBITDA positive, you are able to share a better part to the employees also, which keeps them also happier. So you are responsible as a P&L head. You don't have to worry or fear about it. You don't have to scare about it. Only thing is that you have to have a better control and the proper clarity and planning for the budget what you in your hands. That's what for it.
Fabulous. A lot of learning happens. So one thing popped up in my mind, that is, we are learning and we are growing as well. So what tips you want to give to the people who are listening here, are the corporates, so corporate leaders, or just who wants to start their career? So what tips you want to give them, Ravi? Over to you. Just give them the tips, 5 tips which will implement in their career so that they can get the maximum profitability in their uh, profitability for the organization, becomes indispensable person in that organization. Over to you.
Thank you. Uh, Here, the first point which I like to tell you is that be open to learning and never hesitate to ask questions. The learning can happen from anybody of any age group. When you feel somebody so creative or innovative, maybe he was younger to you or elder to you or whatever it is, even a kids, you should not hesitate to ask questions to them and learning from them also. That's very important. and never have a fear to take any responsibilities. You should take risk in your life because unless you don't come out of your comfort zone, you will never grow. So when you have an aspiration to grow in your career or grow in your personal or professional life, don't hesitate, don't scare to take a risk. When you will able to take a risk confidently, only when you know thoroughly about the task what you are going to take. So for which what you have to do, you have to learn thoroughly about the task, understand the pros and cons, everything, and you should plan for the best and prepare for the worst. Plan for the best is that you have to deliver and do your job better at first time, right first time. If at all you fail to achieve that, is what is the fallback option for second time? That is the prepare for the worst. That means you should not fall down very badly. So you should actually fall in a way that you are able to manage and rise up back without much of damages. So that's why it is called plan for the best and prepare for the worst. And you should actually work as a cohesive that when help others to help yourself. Help others to help yourself. Help yourself to help others. There is a two aspects I like to make it here. Is once again I want to tell you, help others to help yourself and help yourself to help others. Here, yes. Here, when you say help others to help yourself, is when you are actually giving your knowledge sharing or helping someone else, you are actually improving your own knowledge, your own experience, and getting more innovative, creative ideas every time when you are talking to someone and helping them, because your mind is also becoming so fresh and active, able to get more ideas. And secondly, when you are helping someone at this moment, it will come back to you at any point of time in multiples to you. Yes. But doing all these things to others, but does to help others, first thing is you have to help yourself. How you will help yourself? You will help yourself by keeping yourself mentally, physically fit, as well as keep improving your knowledge by learning continuously. And when you able to help yourself and making yourself equipped with more knowledge, more experience, more sharing capacity, you'll always able to help others. When you're able to help others, that will help you to grow further to as a better leader in your career. Because you are actually creating a community. That is the second level for you. If you don't create to a second level, you will not able to go to the next level, because someone will, if you don't, if you know someone is not taking care of your particular current role, you cannot go to the next role. So you have to develop your second level. How will you do the second level? Only by helping them to learn and become capable to handle your role. So that means you are helping others to help yourself so that you can grow to the next level. To grow to the next level, learn, make yourself fit and fine and learn yourself, help yourself, go to the next level and help others. So this is the basic thing they have anybody to follow so that they're able to perform better in any role, whether it's a personal or professional careers.
Beautiful, very powerful. And I would request people who are watching live or will watch later, please put your takeaways, whatever you have learned from Mr. Ravi today. Because there are lot and lots of values he has provided. That is how you become more profitable yourself in the company. Because you are yourself is an asset. You yourself, when you believe in yourself that you are the channel for the organization for their growth, then ultimately you can resonate with his learning, the powerful learning which he has given today. Because Mr. Ravi has gone through several life challenges, But many times he felt like leaving, but he has not given up. He has taken a lot of challenges, learned different languages, and worked accordingly. And he is an open to learn, because this is a basic, very good thing, that is, he is himself is learning. It's not like that he's asking you to learn. He himself is doing whatever he is doing for his improvement. He is also telling you people also doing that. So whatever the learnings you have got, because today I have got too many things, and I will definitely implement in my career journey. So I would request you people to put down your takeaways below in the comment section, and any questions, please feel free to put it. And I would request Mr. Ravi to come and to give their answers accordingly in the page. So I will share his link, LinkedIn link, how you can connect with him, learn from him a lot in his career journeys. Because something which you will catch, okay, yeah, I am taking of it, but I'm not implementing in my company. If I implement this, I become an asset. So the secrets are with him. Connect with him, learn and grow. So ultimately, your growth is our growth. This is our goal. That's the reason we are creating this podcast for those who just wants to start their career, and who are in the career journey feeling like I am alone, or that is, you are feeling that is whatever I'm doing is all, this is making any sense or not. So you are at the, you don't have to worry. This is the platform where you can also come and share your thoughts, like the way Mr. Ravi has given. We are there to listen and give you the possibilities in this contest. So please use the comment section and share your learnings, because this inspire people who are coming here as a guest to give you more and more values. So thank you so much, Mr. Ravi, to give your valuable time. We'll
Thank you so
definitely
much.
connect with the different platforms again. There's a lot of, I work with various people. Definitely, we will get in touch. We will again come live like this and with the other people around. So thank you so much for your valuable time, and we'll definitely meet offline or online soon. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dambismita, for the better opportunity. Is really, I'm very thankful from bottom of my heart. Reason is, you gave me the platform to reach the community and able to share what I learned so far in my 33 years of career and the life learning also. So still, also you're giving me opportunity to learn more from the younger generation also. Thanks a lot. So may God bless all. Thank you.
God bless everyone. God bless us as well. Thank you so much. Yeah.